Hello and welcome back to Troubles of Middle Earth. Wasn't this Tales last time? Anyway, this was the Never Leave Bree challenge. I've done it. I've left Bree. I died. I came back. What have I got? I've got 2 scrolls of nothing for some reason. Let's just get rid of those. Right, I now have Scrolls of Word of Recall. Did I ever explain that? I don't even know. Basically, you read the scroll on the surface, and it will take you to the last dungeon level you visited. You read it in the dungeon, and it takes you back to the surface. I don't have a quest on this level. So, let's just explore around and go down when I can. Nope, that's the edge of the level. It's permanent wall. Did that kobold run away from me? It did. But then it stopped and died. Well, I already have plenty of empty bottles. I might also grab that, and I can sell this scroll to identify what it is. That is a Fumble Fingers trap. It temporarily reduces a stat. There are traps that permanently reduce stats, and they're much worse. Alright, so I'm looking for Phantom Warriors that are guarding a princess, and they're probably right here. Yes, they are indeed right here. This is the princess room. And they can go through doors. So here they come at me already. And that was the last one. Go me. So I can get armor, a lance, or cutlass. I'm gonna go with the armor, just because I need armor recipes. I need recipes for everything, actually. And there are traps in this room, and I don't remember where they are, and I don't have a way to discover them. I have a scroll of nothing again. Oh, that was... I don't know what's wrong. Nope, I stepped on a trap. There's my metal MLR armor. Do I have anything of identify? I do not. So that's going to have some sort of enchantment on it. I'll find out later. Down we go. Oh, it's excellent. Baby green dragons. You can see in the bottom right corner, I'm now on level 4. This dungeon is 10 levels deep. I'm still waiting for the other type of quest to appear. I would like it to appear. But in the meantime, I'm just looking for the princess room. Alright, that's not a secret passage. Over there. Okay, that just looped around. Secret passage here, there is. Aha. And another. Well, there's... What is that? That's a novice warrior that's just running away. Like a coward. And then he turned around like an idiot and died. And I could use a scroll of phase door. Average armor, I don't care about. I'm just going to destroy it. Because I don't need average armor. Average just means it's unenchanted. There's no magic to it. Oh, I've got a fate. I will deal with that later. Oh. What do we got here? A poltergeist. Here we've got a... What am I using for a weapon anyway? Oh, right, and I have that sling. That I don't think I've identified yet. No, I did. Okay. So this purple plus is a void jump gate. If you step on it and use it like stairs, it will teleport you to a matching void jump gate. It's like a mini wormhole. And this is a disenchanter eye. They are terrible. Eyes are generally terrible. I'm going to do this at range. I don't want to throw, I want to fire. This is going to take a while. There we go, it's dead. Whoop. Average whip. I don't care about an average whip. That's not a secret passage. This is something. I'm still not finding the princess room. I've come around to here now. What was that? I'm no longer full. That's all. I could burn one of my potions of enlightenment. I probably should. I've been wandering around here for a little while now. Yeah, I'm gonna drink a potion of enlightenment, map the whole level. We got mountains, trees. Up there's the princess. Oh, she's over there. Yeah, the problem is this stays a mess of a level. And the other problem is there's lava everywhere. And they're all crowded back over there for some reason. I'm going to circumvent the lava and see if I can sneak around. Nope, they're just going to hide from me until I come into the lava, I bet. Because they're rude jerks that way. Or they could have left entirely. Great, now they're probably off to the north somewhere. Yep. But if they are off to the north somewhere, I can come around and they'll be in this room? Yes. Aha. Oh, there's lots of dragons up here. How many dragons are there? 11 total. Alright. We got a rapier, mace, or rhino hide armor. I think the rapier is going to be the most valuable out of that. I'm afraid of something. Oh, there's a yellow mushroom patch. Mushroom patches are annoying because they're hard to see and you can just get status effects from them. I accidentally picked up a cave lizard corpse at some point. And we have a fountain. Fountains have liquid as if they were potions. You can drink directly from them, but that's stupid. More smarter is to fill from the fountain, and you can fill empty bottles. And you can select a bunch, but fountains run out. So now we've got some crimson potions, and we don't know what they do, or what they are. They are potions of cure serious. That's pretty nice. For this dungeon level anyway. But now I have to brave the lava. It's going to hurt. There's nothing I can do about it. And we get our rapier. Flying would be nice. But oh well. Down we go. Hunting hawk. Another thing that flies and can just go into the trees and bypass me if it wants to. That's really super annoying. What do we got? Bunch of nothing. Oh, and this is a potion. Puce. Lots of dead ends is what we've got here. My rapier is excellent. No surprise there. Shrieker mushroom patches basically alert everything around when they do their scream. Everything around wakes up and becomes aggravated. So not only does it wake up, but it becomes unfriendly, even if it was friendly before. Which really sucks if you're a summoner and your whole deal is about summoning friendly monsters. The Shrieker Mushroom Patch will just make all your summoned monsters turn on you. It's really super annoying. Got some unidentified scrolls and a lembus. Lembus is normally the best food item you can find. But as we are a troll zombie, not as we're a troll, but as we're a zombie, food doesn't do much for us. Something in my pack is cursed. Oh, it's that arrow. Let's see, I don't need this average mangosh. Gauche, however you pronounce that. And the arrow from the trap was cursed. Well, the honey hawk has found me. So I'm somewhere close to it. I'm assuming that was a quest one. It was a quest one. So yes, presumably I'm near the princess room. I don't need a book of beginner cantrips, since I don't have any magic spells at this point. Oh, yeah, that's the princess room down there. So, all of the hawks have flown off. Oh, there's one. So they're basically somewhere in the vicinity, off in the trees somewhere, and this is going to be a huge pain. Average hard leather cap, I don't care about. I wish I had detection. I've got 2 more to find somewhere. Off in these dumb trees. Yeah, they wouldn't have made their way back through there, because that's a permanent wall, although I've now opened it up. Don't need an average boomerang. Don't need an average cap. Don't need my light to go out. Oh, that's a mushroom patch. Let's kill that. There's one more. Oh, there's one more hunting hawk somewhere. I wish I had monster detection. Or flight. If I could fly, I could just go to these places and not have to tunnel my way there. Let's see what these limbuses do. Oh! It filled me up even though I'm a zombie. That's nice. I just realized I don't have the Twitch chat open. Whoops. Sorry, give me just a moment. If somebody's been trying to talk to me, I apologize, but probably not. I probably have 0 viewers. That's how it usually goes. So, my apologies if anyone was trying to talk to me. But now I have Twitch open, or the Twitch chat, rather. But I just need this last hunting hawk, and I can go. But I actually need the hunting hawk. I can't leave without it. Boo. That... You see how my charisma is now a yellow number? That is permanent stat damage. I now need to go buy or find a potion of restored charisma before I can get that back. I cannot just rest it off like I could with other earlier traps and whatnot. Hey princess, do you have a honey hawk around here? This is super annoying. This is why I hate flyers in these quests. And if I leave and come back, I'll just have to refight all 5. Which is not really something I want to do. Those just link together right there. Did I mention that I hate quests with flyers in them? There's literally nothing I can do other than wander around, tunneling through trees and hoping to run into it. See where that links up. That links up down here by the princess. But it's somewhere on the level. Probably in this area, but who can say for sure? Yeah, it's like this is it. This is the extent of the level. So it's somewhere, it's just being coy and stupid about coming out. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. Am I really gonna have to refresh and come back to this? Alright, so, you know, I've got some stuff to identify. I'm just gonna read a recall scroll. You know, I've got a pretty full inventory as it is. Let's sell off some stuff. Fuse potion is saltwater. Ivory white is slow poison. Yellow speckled to resist heat. Let's see what these dumb scrolls are. We've got object detection, trap detection, and treasure detection. Everything except monster detection, which is what I would actually like to find the stupid hunting hawks. It's monster confusion. And they are selling a potion to restore charisma, so we'll grab that and chug it. Also, I found a potion of apple juice at one point, which I don't need. You can have these potions of Cure Serious that I don't need. Alright, I'm going to take off my light source. I'm going to put my light source back on. Moonstone Rod of Trap Location would be pretty nice. I think I'm going to do that. Also, there is a Staff of Wish, which I never got to find in the grind. So, of course, it shows up here. I don't think I can steal it with 5 pounds. But I'm going to try because Staves of Wish. Oh, yeah. I got it. Okay. So, wishing is super specific. It's almost like... Wow, there's still no... Okay. It's almost like the wizard command to create an item, where you will name an item and it will appear if you do it correctly. If you don't do it correctly, you waste it. Oh, I'm fated to meet a green Naga on level 16. Who cares? Oh, now I don't have enough money for a greater identify scroll. Great. I've got an average short sword I can sell. And I'll ought to go talk to what's-his-face. Say, I did the house quest. Alright, so I'm going to buy these scrolls of enchant armor and turn them into potions of detonations. And turn those into money. There we go, 14 grand. Bordeathly says, yo, Circle. Yo, Bordeathly. How's it going? This doesn't look like you've left Bree, he says. But look at all this stuff that I found in dungeons. That's crap. Alright, I need to... I now have a rod of trap location. That's going to be good for later. Bordesley says, not bad, how are you? To which I say, it's been a pretty crap week. And part of that crap is I'm going to be losing my job in a few months. So, yeah. Oh, I had more essences of explosion. Okay. Whatever. Right. Let's do the greater identify stuff first. Resist lightning. That's just resist electricity. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Rapier of Slay Orc. 8 blows for 212. 7 blows for 213 and a half. So yeah, I guess my current small sword is better than my rapier. Or definitely says, dang, they told you ahead of time or something. I'm going to have permanent restrictions on my shoulder. And at this point, it's just a matter of who's going to write the restrictions. But either way, the restrictions are severe enough that I wouldn't be able to do any job at my current employer. So as I understand it, it's just not going to be good. I don't really want to get into it right now. Alright, let's sell these scrolls of nothing that I constantly have. Right, Staff of Wish. There is one thing specifically that I almost definitely need to wish for, because I've never, ever found it. Like, out in the wild. So let's wish for what? Cloak of Air. A Cloak of Air is a very special kind of magic item. It is one of the very few items that allows you to breathe without air. This is not breathe underwater, it's breathe without air. You need to be able to breathe without air in order to go into the Void, which is the bonus dungeon. Bonus post-game super hard dungeon without suffocating. It also doubles up as breathe underwater, which is always nice. But with a Cloak of Air, I will actually be able to show off the Void. Now I'm going to try something else, which is, can I wish for artifacts? I actually have not tried to wish for a specific named artifact before. So we're going to try it and see if we get it. If I can use the staff, there we go. And that would be the Anchor of Space-Time. And it did not work, I just lost a charge. So you cannot wish for artifacts. Which is a shame, because there are some specific artifacts that I wish I had. So let's dump off the Staff of Wish. For now, we've got one wish left. We'll deal with that later. Or Deathly Ass is getting something that lets you breathe like that, not 100% guaranteed, or something you can make. You can always make / Vandangle each run. There is one artifact that you're pretty much guaranteed to find that lets you breathe without air. The problem is that artifact is the Vial of Undeath. The Vial of Undeath is basically a trap. Because for a long time in Angband, one of the first artifacts you find is the Vial of Galadriel. It's a minor artifact, but it's a permanent light source. With some minor benefits. And when you find it unidentified, it's you have or you pick up or you see a Phial, Phial. And for a long time, the only Phial in the game was the Vial of Galadriel. So basically, you could always just find it and then throw it on, and not waste a scroll identifying it until you had, sufficient resources. And they eventually decided, they being the maintainers, or one of the maintainers, eventually decided that was kind of cheesy, kind of cheap. So they made the Vial of Undeath, which is a cursed Phial, just so that you could find something other than the Vial of Galadriel that was a Phial. And it's like -5 to all your stats, and it's cursed and other negatives, but it lets you breathe without air. So yeah, your options are basically a Cloak of Air, the Vial of Undeath, or if you get super lucky, you might find a random artifact that has Breathe Without Air, or Magic Breath flag. But Cloak of Air is obviously the better option, but definitely not guaranteed to find. And as I mentioned, I've never actually seen one as a drop in the wild. So anyway, here I am, back for the stupid Hunting Hawk. And now I have my Rod of Detect, or Trap location. I finally successfully used it, and now you can see D-Trap in the bottom. It means that I'm in an area where I have detected traps. This will conveniently tell me when I'm leaving an area where I've detected traps, and therefore need to detect traps again. See, you're about to leave a trap detected zone. It's like a quality of life setting. So that you can tell when you need to redetect traps so you don't stumble into anything. At this point in the game, I don't actually need to detect traps, they're all really minor. This is just a dead end, that sucks. I just realized what I should have wished for with my last wish. Oh well. It's in my home. I can always go back to it later. Poltergeist. It's made me terrified. Or afraid. When you're afraid, you cannot melee attack. It will say you're too afraid. But you can ranged attack. So screw you, Poltergeist. A lot of melee designed classes, or not classes, races, will innately get resist fear at a certain level. Troll is not one of them. But, you know, at this point in the game, I'm not really threatened by much. Wow, this has teleported me into a totally empty room. There we go. Wow, this is like the worst possible future. Oh, there we go. Don't need a door skeleton. There we go, princess room. And the hawks are in here, finally. And there's no traps in here. That's odd. Usually princess rooms are trapped. But there we go. And for our reward, out of these options, I think the shield is the best, since we're probably not going to use either of the weapons mentioned. Let's just scoop up all this stuff. And since I have these Scrolls of Greater Identify handy, let's just see what this shield is, since I know it's magic. And it's only resist cold. But it's an improvement, it's an upgrade. That is not what I wanted to drop. I wanted to drop the Scroll of Nothing. There we go. What time am I at? I'm at 42 minutes. Let's go down. Phantom Warriors. Oh, great. We've got these dark green trees are like shrub trees. They're like short, they count as trees, but you can walk over them, but they block line of sight. And sometimes they grow erratically in this dungeon, and it really just screws up what your exploration options are. So I'm going to burn a potion to find the princess. And she's off to the right. Is she off to the right more? She's down. I have gone the wrong way. I'm just going to tunnel my way there, because why not? Up. Right. They move through doors. I was thinking there's closed doors, they'll be there by the time I get there, but no. Oh, the other ones are there. They conveniently waited for me. Alright, what do we got? Arrows, soft leather boots, and mouse fur. Mouse fur would take up my cloak slot, so I'm not going to get those. I'm going for the boots. Let's see what boots we got. Boots of Stealth. That's better than what I had on, so whatever. Get rid of the Scroll of Nothing. Down we go. Stupid illusionist. Up, and they're right up here. Unfortunately, illusionists can blink, aka teleport. Also, they can blind me. Being blind sucks, since I'm basically just wandering around hoping to stumble into them. And everything else has teleported away by now. I don't need a compendium of deep thoughts. You know, while I have it, I'm just going to read it so you can read. It's a bunch of jokes. I wonder if angels believe in ghosts. It's too bad that whole families have been torn apart by something as simple as wild dogs. Yeah. These are basically just a bunch of bad jokes. And there's like 6 of these. That was volume 3 of 6. Well. Oh, now I'm blind and confused. Confused means when you hit a direction input, you don't go the direction that you said that you wanted to go. You'll go in a random direction instead. My inventory is pretty full of crap. I will clear that out as soon as I finish dealing with all these stupid illusionists. Is this like an arena level? Sometimes you'll get an arena level where, yeah, the entirety of the level is on this screen, so hunting down the illusionist will not be difficult. Thank God. There's one now. Ooh, he dropped a demon blade. Demon blades, if nothing else, are worth money. So we're definitely going to grab that. Ooh, a staff. I also want that. I have 2 scrolls of rumor that do literally nothing. Well, figuratively nothing, I suppose. Alright, illusionists. Where are you at? I'm missing 3? Jeez. Well, there's 2 of the 3. Now you're probably close enough that I can shoot at you. Right. As you can see, illusionists love casting spells at you. There we go. Finally killed him. Let's go for the Iron Helm. And what can we get rid of? Oh, the Demon Blade is cursed. Let's just get rid of that. Alright, Scroll of Identify on the Ironwood, not the Ironwood Staff, Iron Helm of Infravision. Which is better than just the hard leather cap that I have on right now. Well, a baby blue dragons again. So we got more flyers. I have a full inventory though, so I'm going to zip on back to town. And start selling off. Oh, that would have been useful. Potions of cure critical, if I'm not mistaken, cure blindness. And you may remember I was blind for a lot of that time. Now I need some basic identify scrolls. That's a staff of summon. That's not a good thing. A cursed ring of teleportation. That's also not a good thing. And a cursed ring of searching. I just have all the bad things. Sell off these scrolls of nothing. I have a potion of cure serious I don't need. That's just equipment. Oh, rod tip of healing. I could use that. I'm gonna try to steal it. Oh, I stole it. I'm the best. I'm the best thief. Okay. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and store this rod of trap location because I don't need it right now. Alright, and staff of summon I don't need. I guess I can eat this ration of food just to get rid of it. Oh right, I had a wand of mana thrust. I could have been using that. That might have been handy. Oh well. So I think, given that I'm almost at 55 minutes, that will do it for today. Next time I should be able to finish off the Barrow Downs, go all 10 levels of it. There is up right now a Patreon poll for patrons to vote on what I do for my evening streams, since I'm not sure what it should be. So if you are a patron, feel free to check that out. If you're not a patron, consider becoming one. Since, you know, I'm losing my job soon. I could really use it. But anyway, we'll see if I feel like doing something tonight. I might just do this again, since it's still Saturday. I have 2 streams of ToME. But if nothing else, tomorrow morning, more Final Fantasy IV. And until then, take care.